Hey guys. All right. Sorry about yesterday. I don't know what happened, but Zoom was not working. So we thought that we would just bump it. So sorry if it messed up anybody's schedule. So a few things that I wanted to let you guys know about. We are going to, let's see, next week on the 23rd, we will be starting a group for people who want to invite coaches. It's a What is Coaching group, kind of a Q&A. And it's a group that you can add those people into, and then they get information. And then on the 26th, there will be a webinar that night that will be live that will go and answer any questions that anybody has. So that's a really great thing that if people are kind of, it's a great thing to invite potential coaches to. So invite to that. And February is Team Cup. So we need a team of 5. So anybody who wants to do Team Cup, I can give you a little bit more information in a post on our page. But Team Cup is where you're going to push to get Success Club points, and there's prizes from Beachbody, and it's really cool. I haven't seen the list of prizes this time, but it's really fun. Like, I've gotten some cool t-shirts, and I think I got like a yoga mat and stuff like that. Like, there's a book before. Yeah, so there's cool stuff that you can earn with that. So there's that. And you have to register for that by the end of the month. So I'll do a post about it. You can say if you want in or not. We need a group of 5 people. So we're going to all work together and push really hard, which is awesome because we're going to talk about today reaching Success Club. So as you reach Success Club, you get those Success Club points, and then you earn prizes for the Team Cup next month. So that's kind of what, I guess I'll just jump into the training. I think that's all. I do have a calendar for next month, so our next challenge group is going to start on the 6th of February. So if you want to be inviting people to that, you can do that as well. So let's just jump right in. Okay, so what is Success Club? For some of our brand new coaches, like, what does that even mean? So everything with Beachbody has volume points, but Shakeology on HD and a challenge pack, those are attached to Success Club points. So when you have a new customer enroll with Shakeology HD, or you have a new customer enroll and purchase a challenge pack, then you get Success Club points. So Shakeology HD is worth 1 point. A challenge pack is worth 2 points, except right now we're having the promotion for the All Access On Demand, the year-long challenge pack, and that is actually worth 3 points. So that's really awesome. Okay, so how those points add up throughout the month, that is how you would reach Success Club. So 5 points gets you to Success Club. There's Success Club 5, and then there's Success Club 10. And there's different things attached to that. A lot of times Beachbody has prizes randomly, like random months they'll give prizes for that. And things like that. Next month happens to be the Team Cup, so that's what it focuses on for those Success Club points. But truly, that is just a foundation for your business. It's just a kind of a benchmark for you so that you have kind of a place that you know that you need to reach. And if you're consistently reaching that marker every month, then your business will grow, and you will continue to build, and you will build your business bigger and bigger into whatever it is that you want it to be. So that's just a benchmark is what it was, what it truly is. And it's really helping people. So when you look at, you got Success Club 5, that means that you've helped 3 people to get started on a fitness journey and get more healthy. And that's truly what it's about, right? Is that we're here to help people to pay it forward for maybe what we've done, or to just help people in what we've done in our lives to get healthier. Okay, so that's how you reach Success Club. Like, that's what it means to hit Success Club, okay? So how do you do it, though? Like, it's easy to say this is how you do it, but how do you actually do it, okay? So I'm going to go over a couple of things on how to do it, like really how to take yourself and to make it happen. Okay, I hope you guys can see me okay. All right. So the number one thing is, well, let me tell you guys a little story. Actually, we just went on vacation, okay? And we went to a little city called Oatman, Arizona. I don't know if any of you have ever been there. It's a little city down Route 66, and it's kind of a ways out there. And we get out there, and there's little burros that come into the city, into the little town. It's like a very little kind of country hick town. And people, like the little shops, they'll sell burro food, and all the people come and they feed the burros. And those burros come, and they come in every day. Every single day they come into town over and over again. Why do they come into town? They could find food to eat up in the hills, right? That's how other animals survive. Why are they coming into that town over and over again every single day? Because there's food there, and they know for sure they will get good food there every single day. And that's why they keep coming back. And it is exactly the same as it is in our business. If you are adding value to people's lives consistently, and that's the key, is consistently doing this over and over again, those people know that they can come to your page, to you, to learn, to grow, whatever it is that you're sharing, and they can be fed, right? So that is the key, is that you're consistently doing these things over and over and over again every month. And that is the secret sauce to this business, period. So what things should you be doing every month? Number one, posting on your page and adding value. You need to add value, 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 value. Then you can ask people to join you and to purchase things from you, okay? Because you've proven yourself that you know some things. You're going to add value to their lives. So every month I have a calendar, and I say, okay, I will be running a free challenge for sometimes a week, sometimes it's 3 days, 5 days, sometimes it's a week long. And that is, I invite people to do this free challenge. That can be anything from a clean eating group. We've done crock pot groups. We've done squat groups. We've done, I think we did a push-up group. We've done water groups. Like, the sky's the limit. You can do anything that you want for these free groups. But you're adding free value to these people's lives. And consistently doing that every month. You guys, sometimes it takes a year for somebody to decide to come and to purchase something from you. And that's okay, because you're changing their life anyway over that time, okay? So you keep doing those free groups consistently every single month. And then you're also every single month going to start a challenge group that is a paid challenge group that they purchase a challenge pack to be involved in this, right? So, and that is how you're going to reach Success Club, is by selling those challenge packs, having people join, and really truly helping them, adding value to their lives and changing their lives, period. But consistently doing it every month. If they're like, I can't do it this month, and then guess what? You're gonna put it out there, and you're gonna be talking to these people, and you're gonna invite them again the next month and say, hey, are you ready yet? Are you ready to jump in with me? I'm starting a new challenge in 2 weeks. So if you're ready, now's the time. No, I'm not ready yet. But guess what? The next month, they're gonna see it again, and they're gonna see you do it again and again and again. And if you're consistently doing this and you're consistently talking to people, then that's how it builds. And it's just about consistently doing it, period. Okay. And then the other thing that we have on our calendar is a coach, like a coach FAQ, a kind of what is coaching things. So those 3 items are every single month and consistently doing it. So we might change it just a little bit and maybe just do like a live video, or do a different type of call for the what is coaching, or the free group might be a little bit shorter. But those elements are there every single month, because whether you know it or not, some people may have never even liked a post, and they are watching you. They are watching you to see if you're doing and living what you say you are. And they're going to continually be watching you. And then out of the blue, as you are like messaging people and talking to people, they probably were watching you, and they know what you are doing already. So it's truly about consistently doing it and showing people, yeah, I'm for real. And in a year, like if someone gets pregnant, they're going to know in 9 months after they have their baby, and 6 weeks later, you're going to have a challenge group and they can join you. And it's all about that. It's consistently doing it over and over again. Okay, now, those are awesome, and you can put that out on your page and do it. And you will probably have a little bit of success. The second thing that you have to be doing is you have to be inviting people. You have to be talking to people. You have to be adding people to your network. You have to be adding friends to your Facebook page, to your friend list every single day. You have to be talking to people. Does this mean that you're going to message everybody on your list and say, hey, I have a challenge pack on sale this month, so jump on in? Like, no, that's not how we do it, okay? We're going to form people. We're going to truly, you are building relationships with people. You're checking back in with friends from high school and saying, what's up? I haven't seen you in 15 years. So what have you been doing? You know, and that's it. Like, talk to them. And as that conversation goes, you ask them, there's a whole nother video about forming. So if you're not familiar with what forming is, I think we probably have some on our YouTube channel that we've done before. I think I've put some on there, but you can even like go to YouTube and search Form Beachbody, and tons of stuff will come up there too. But forming means that as you're talking to people, you're asking them about family, occupation, recreation before you give them the message. So it's FORM. And that's what you're doing to talk with them. And, you know, we'll do another training on forming and on that, but it's vital that you're consistently doing these things, consistently talking to people every single day. So if you work 3 days a week, work your business, then those 3 days, you've got to be doing those things. If you work 5 days a week, you've got to be doing those things. You know, you need to do it in your own time and on your own schedule, but those are the vital behaviors that you've got to be doing during that time. Okay, so the third element into Reaching Success Club is going to be tracking this and recording it. So that is something that I didn't add a lot. I talked to people a lot, and I had a lot of success and was having challenge groups really quickly, but tracking the people was, I don't know, I felt very overwhelmed about that. So we have some forms that can help you. So there is one from Beachbody that's called a BAT. So you may have seen that, Beachbody Activity Tracker. And they have one that's awesome, but there's a couple of other ones that I want to share with you guys today. And I will put them in the Files tab so that you can have access to those on our team page. So I'm going to try to screen share here so I can show you these. Okay. This is, let's see if this will come up. Not sure if I'm sharing the right thing because I can't see anymore what my screen is showing.
The Power of Threes.
Okay, I think I wanted a different one. Let me, I don't know why. Oh, was it the blue image?
Yeah, the blue image.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is the Power of Threes. Sometimes it can be overwhelming when you think, oh, I've got it. Where do I start? What do I do? So this list, this will be in the team page, and you can print this off. You can laminate it if you want and just check it off on the days with a dry erase marker or whatever. You know, check it off as you go if you want to do this one. This is a really simple, awesome way, the Power of Threes. You guys, you don't want to be overwhelmed with this business. This business is so that it simplifies your life and that you have more time in your life to do the things that you want. But you still have to work. It's not just going to magically happen. So this spells out for you very simply what you need to do every day. So friend request or add 3 new people on Facebook. Okay, so you're just gonna, you can do this in so many ways. You can go to your friends and look at, when you like click on a friend, you can click on people you may know, and there's like tons of people that you don't even remember, and just add friends to those people. You can be in groups. I have a passion for photography, so I'm in some photography groups, and I build relationships and add friends that way. So there's a lot of different ways to add friends. Just start doing it. And don't be scared. I was a little nervous at first. I'm like, oh, like this person from high school, like we knew each other, but will she think I'm stupid if I send her a friend request because we didn't really, really know each other? But you know what? It doesn't matter. Who cares if they don't accept it? It just doesn't matter. Like, get over that fear. Be confident in yourself and just send the friend request. Okay, so that's the first one. And then the second thing for the task for the day is message 3 people privately through Facebook, forming them. So that's what we talked about, family, occupation, recreation, before your message. So you're not going to do it all in one thing and say, how's your family? What do you do for work? What do you like to do for fun? You know, you're slowly doing this conversation. So this is non-Beachbody related. You're not messaging them to say, hey, join my challenge group. You're seeing what's up and seeing if they have a place in their life that you can help them, period. You're just touching base with people, building a relationship with these people. You know what's amazing? There's people from high school that I wasn't best friends with, that we just knew each other, that through this, I have created some really amazing friendships that didn't exist in high school with people I never thought I would be best friends with, because of touching base with them. Some of them have ordered from me and been in challenge groups. Some of them haven't. But I've created amazing friendships just by doing this. And this is something that I love about being a coach. Okay, then the third thing is invite 3 people to a challenge group. Okay, this can be inviting them to your free group that's coming up. This can be inviting them to your 30-day challenge that's coming up. It can be whatever's coming up next. Either of those things, okay? But you're going to be working through those conversations. So as you're forming people, you're getting to know them and asking them questions. And then eventually, I am going to say 99.9% of the time, it comes up something that you can help them with. So if they say, oh yeah, I've watched you on Facebook and I wish I had the motivation you have to work out. Well, guess what? That is exactly what you say. You know what? I don't have motivation. I have to make it every single day. And I hold these groups that really help me stay accountable. Would you like some information? I'm starting one in 2 weeks. Do you want some information? Maybe it's just what you need to reach your goals. So do you see how that, it's very natural in a conversation, and then you can invite people. So as you're doing this every day, you're going to be messaging these people. Sometimes I message people for days before it comes up, and that's okay because you're consistently doing it. So some of these people who you started forming, the day before, 2 days ago, those are the people who a couple days later, you're going to be inviting with these 3 people to invite, okay? And then follow up with 3 people. So those are going to be the people who you have invited, and you're going to say, hey, did you have a chance to talk to your hubby? What do you think about joining the challenge group or whatever, however it ended. You follow up with them and say, are you ready? Or if they were somebody who you talked to 3 months ago and was like, you know what, I can't afford it this month. Because whenever anybody says that, I say, I totally get that. We hold challenge groups every single month. I will check back with you next month. So this is when I'm going to follow up with these, this is who I'm going to be following up with, are the people who I say, you know what, I'll check back with you next month. I have a group coming up, okay? And then talk to 3 people about the coaching opportunity. It's really the same thing. It's these people who you've been talking to. It's the people who have been in your challenge groups that you're going to say, hey, I have noticed in this challenge group that you are amazing with helping people stay motivated. I think you would make an amazing coach. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? And that's how you invite them. And then it's, it just keeps going. Then the next day, maybe you'll be following up with that person. It just keeps going and going and going. And that's how you're consistently doing these things. If you consistently do these things every single day, your business will grow and you will build, you will build income. It is all, none of this income is guaranteed by Beachbody, right? It depends on what we're willing to do and how hard we're willing to work, because it takes work. This is not some easy money thing. It takes work to do it. And this is the work. This is the work that you're going to do. Okay, so I have one more that's another tracker. So this is the power of 3s. So this is when you're going to do 3, 3, 3, 3, okay? Which is awesome. And it simplifies it that it's totally doable, okay? And then let me see if I can stop sharing this, and I'll grab the next one. So this is another form of tracking, okay? So this is the power hour. So basically the power of 3s, you can do it in a power hour as well. It's kind of the same thing. It's just a little different numbers. So add 5 new friends, okay? Start new conversations. That's forming. Invite new people. So that's going to be what we had on the other one. That's just invite to a challenge, invite coaches, and yesterday's post likes. So you can go through here and you can write who liked the post, okay? And these are the people who you are going to reach out to. Whenever anybody even likes or comments on a post on my page, I message them or I just say thank you. I respond to them, always respond, and talk to these people as they're commenting and giving you support. And then these are the people who you're going to follow up with, okay? These are the people you talked to and followed up with. And then down here, I think this is an awesome thing that's a little bit extra just to make sure you're staying on track is check in with challenge group and team page. And you're going to check it off, okay? Because these are the things you need to be checking every day. Plan new hook ideas. So these are going to be just anything you're going to be doing on your page.
It's 10 o'clock.
Anything. For example, I went on a hike when I was on vacation this last week. And so as I was going through, I'm like planning a post. And I went on a hike with my family, and it was a 5-mile hike. It was 2.5 miles in, 2.5 miles out. And some of it was climbing through rocks and everything. And I carried, my husband and I kind of split the time up, but about 2 of those miles, little over 2 of those miles, I carried the baby on my back, okay? And that's something that might be simple for some people, but I can tell you, pre-Beachbody, I would not have been able to do that, mentally or physically. Physically, I would have been exhausted and dying. And I did that, and it wasn't I could do it. There were some hard times, and I felt sore, but I could do it physically, and I was okay with that. And also mentally, just the thought of carrying her, mentally, I would have been like, no way, I can't do that. But because of the things I've learned through personal development and done, my mind is stronger that I was able to do that. So that's a post that I have planned coming up, is to talk about that and to share that with people, because those are what inspires people, is stories, okay? Stories are inspirational. You can say facts about what's in Shakeology and everything, but that's not what people identify with, and that's not what makes people feel, okay? So that's the kind of things, think about telling your story and think about posting. And then these are things, because every day we need to be listening to personal development, getting our workout done, and drinking our Shakeology. So this is just another form of a way to track everything, okay, what you're doing. And I'll put this in the files tab as well. And then there's one more sheet, so I will share this one too. Okay, so this one is the, if I can bring it up on my end here. Okay, so this one is the Power of 3 tracker. So this goes along with the very first sheet that we looked at that was the Power of 3s, okay? So as you're doing this, you can keep this in your binder, and you can write the people so that you know who you've added, you know who you're messaging, you know who you're inviting and following up. So you're going to be putting these people's names here, okay? And that's going to track these people. And you're going to save this and put it in your binder so that the next week you can go back and look at this and see who you've talked to and what you've done. So that is that. Okay, if I can get back here now. All right, so those, you guys, truly, these are the activities. Really, when we hear the vital behaviors of Beachbody, which is proof of the product, those things are on the list, right? You're going to be drinking Shakeology, you're going to be doing your workouts, and living a healthy life, okay? That's proof of the product. Number 2, invite, invite, invite. That's what this is all about, is invite, 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 okay? What we've talked about today. You have to be inviting people in order to reach those Success Club goals, okay? You have to be talking about it, because if you have a store that you have hidden in an alley with no sign, and it's just a door, and you never tell anybody about your store, and you never tell anybody that your store is open, nobody's going to come to your store, right? Because they don't even know about your store. So you have got to be sharing and talking about what you're doing on social media, and then messaging people and inviting them. Number 3 is going to be personal development on those vital behaviors, and that is on that list as well, okay? If you know things that you struggle with, if you know that you don't have great confidence in yourself, there's personal development books for that. There's one that I'm just going to start reading, and I'll see if I can find the name of it really, really quick for you guys. It's like just about that, about being confident with yourself and who you are. And you just need to look at what you need to build and what you need to work on. Some great ones to start with are the compound effect, the slight edge. Those are amazing because It's truly what it's about. It's those little things that truly build an empire. Those little things consistently every day. Those little things every day, that's what brings the burros in, right? So, and then the fourth vital behavior is recognition. And those things can come anytime, you guys, during your challenge groups. Recognizing those people who skipped the cake at a birthday party. That's part of that recognition. It's not necessarily just saying, my coach is a 15-star diamond. Like, that's not the only time that you can recognize people. It is all the time. You can recognize people all of the time because people do amazing things all the time. You can recognize people just on Facebook who did amazing things. I had a girl from high school who ran a half marathon, the St. George half marathon this weekend. And just as simple as going on there and posting, I am so proud of you. That is an amazing accomplishment. That's recognizing her. So those vital, my baby's behind me pushing me. Those vital behaviors, you've got to do them every single day. They are vital to your success in this business. And it just takes work. And it's all these little things. It's just little things that we're doing, you guys. And it's coming out of your comfort zone just a little bit at a time, every day, to build and to grow. And what's amazing is that you do build your business, but you also build yourself. And that is something I did not expect when I joined Beachbody as a coach. I expected to gain a Beachbody. That was kind of all that I expected to do, okay? And the change that happens on the inside from the community and from the personal development that I've learned to read, that is the real treasure, you guys. And the way that it changes your family and your home and your health and everything. Those are the things that the real rewards that you're reaping, the real harvest, because of all this work that you're doing that we're training you on every week. So jump in, be vulnerable, share things, because there's somebody out there who needs to hear your message. And it is so worth opening up a little bit if you can help one person, right? Okay, so I think that's all that I have. I don't know if I think Dab's still on. I don't know if she had anything else she wanted to share with you guys. But I think that's all. So we're gonna have the Team Cup next month in February. So let's build our team and let's rock it, and let's hit Success Club every month this year. There are awesome benefits to the Success Club in your business besides everything. Like, there's the Success Club trip, all of these things that are awesome. So Success Club is so vital for so many reasons in your business, and it builds such a strong foundation. So so do it. All right, I think that's all. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we will talk more next week.